All right, time to take a look at the GODOX MoveLink Mini UC. So we got some instructions. We've got, oh, that's cool. So it actually lights up too. So you know it does have power. But this is all the main components. We got 2 transmitters, so 2 mics and 1 receiver. We got a TRRS, and what is this? Oh, this is USB-C. So you can see we got 4 contacts on the bottom, and then this will plug directly into the phone. And we have a pair button right there. Then we got our contact points for charging. So this is one of the things that I really like about these. You can just plug all this stuff in and then charge the whole thing from one cable. So this, you can just throw this in your bag and you'll have a full wireless system in a little case like this. That's a very handy thing to have. Looks like we also have a tether spot, so we can use this tether if we want to just put this thing on our wrist, or we can just run it over like a backpack loop or something like that if we're worried about losing it. And we have our charging cable. This is USB-A to USB-C. So for the mic, looks like this is magnetic. It's kind of cool. On the contacts, there is a little protector, so you want to make sure you remove that before you try to start charging it. We got an LED on the front. We got a mic element on the top. It does have a spring clip and our power button. And then we also have these windscreens. So we can just slide that over the top like that to help reduce some of the noise. So now if we drop this in, that light does turn on so we can see that it is charging. Let's look at the receiver. We got our contacts in the bottom. We got a port for these connectors. We can see that this is kind of angled, so we can't put it in the wrong way. And the contacts are kind of hard to see, but they are in there on the bottom. So I'm just going to put this with the contacts facing down and push that in. Now because this is a TRRS, this is a 3-pin 3.5 connector jack, we can plug this directly into the DSLR. If we wanted to plug it into our phone, we would either use the TRRS 3.5 jack or the USB-C jack. And we'll hit the power button, and we can see we are now on. So that's cool. Both lights turn blue, so we know that these are paired. Let's do the second transmitter. Cool, pairs right away. That's nice. So now I'm going to unplug my lav mic and I'm going to plug this in. So right now I am basically right in front of my mouth. Alright, so I noticed I was getting some static in the background, so I used an adapter to connect that to my camera. The main problem that I think I had was that my camera just has a recessed port, and so it wasn't allowing it to seat all the way. So with the adapter I got that to go away. But this is what this mic sounds like from 2 inches away. Now I'm 1 feet away, and now I'm 2 feet away. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. So right now we are at 2 inches away. Test, 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 test. 1 feet away. Test, 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 test. And 2 feet away. Test, 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 test. Now another thing that I noticed, I thought that was pretty cool, was we could actually leave the receiver with the adapter plugged in, and it actually has a spot right there. So you can leave one of these adapters plugged in, and you don't have to take it in and out every time you want to plug this thing in to charge. The only thing that you can't do is you can't leave the pop filter on because it covers up the contacts on the back. So now I'm going to clip this onto my shirt. Alright, so now I've got it clipped onto my shirt just like a regular lavalier mic. So this is what it would sound like if I was using it as a standard lavalier mic. Test, 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 test. So yeah, overall I think this is a very nice system. I like that we got 2 transmitters, so we got enough mics to actually mic up a couple of people. Everything has its own battery, and the case itself is its own battery. So even if we go somewhere where we don't have any ability to charge everything up, it doesn't even matter. We can just throw the stuff in here and that will charge up the whole system. So yeah, overall, that is very cool.